often associated with abnormal appreciation for the extended pi. That's mathematics, the university logo for all things that are slang for the originality that is described as a non-disclosure agreement between the non-mainstream death subculture and the people that are indifferent to the connotations ranging from the paper personalities on display by experts who are enthusiastic about a heavily populated interest in a hobby that is perpetuating yourself in front of the majority. This is a mainstream projection of something that is particularly normal. Otherwise, you'll be like me, a geek, and there'll be something dislikable about your personality, especially this one, because the persuasive is always an etymology of the self-defined projection that connotates the reality that is, we're actually intellectually complex, and for the sake of our own sake, we are freaky, geeky, and nerdy, and the root of it is wherein we find ourselves in a cliche of nerddom, the term of similar context to depreciation. This is us. We are the synonym for online and the mechanisms of technology. This is our identity, because we have two terms that collaborate ourselves against the society that exists outside our door. And the young man who turned poorly socialized and then kept his kinship online in his own planet in a realm he had written down in poetry that is described as an invention of somebody's authenticity, an artistic realm that is secret and dreamy in the world of the computer cyberspace that exists beyond the realm of the sidewalking streets wherein we conquer raid bosses, and it's so exciting to place ourselves in an alternative reality that's a backronym. Geek is attributed to the tech-savvy and the connotations of, well, the electrical engineers and the knowledge of the subclassification of mathematics. In history, engineering, music, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, video games, an appreciation for also an extended to role-playing and board games in the pop culture of the sub. There are even some sports geeks. In the mid-1900s, we didn't exist, except as counterculture people who were identifying themselves as the result of the media that didn't exist yet. And this is a hipster cliche, and that there's now actually a tattoo that exists that perpetuates the mainstream reference to the pseudonym for a fashionable cliche that is a geek. And well, we're not normal anyway, so we might as well change ourselves to something else. And this is the personality of an automaton. A fantasy-prone personality, which is the disposition and the trait of which we experience a lifelong existence in the fantasy realm that we created sometimes and most often, but not always, ourselves. And this is the imagination of living in a dream world. Some people create this online, and some people write poetry, and others still write short stories. These aren't hallucinations of our own experiences, they are the symptoms of a three-pronged trilogy that we want to absorb, that which is outside of our own fictitious, self-disposed, hated, and alone reality. We are the geeks. We are the abnormal. Peace.